the Southern Maryland studios in Southern Maryland. It's for all to hear with DJ Wolf Live. Thought-provoking, meaningful, honest conversations with the one and only DJ Wolf. Here's DJ Wolf. DJ Wolf here, live on the mic, live on Spreaker, exclusively on Spreaker.com, and will be forwarded out to For All to Hear TV on YouTube. This your boy DJ Wolf. How you doing, everybody? I told you I was going to be on tonight, and I meant what I said. I'd like to welcome listeners on SoundCloud. This is the first time I think I've ever did my podcast on SoundCloud. I did, a few years ago I actually did one where I created some tracks, and that I did on my machine app for iOS. And that was the first podcast I did talking about my music. But this right here is really like the first time I decided, well, you know what? I'm going to talk about my podcast to you guys as well. This is DJ Wolf. Got a couple of things on my mind tonight that I got to get off my chest, man. I've been going back and forth. I haven't been paying a whole lot, and I'll admit to that. I haven't been paying a whole lot of attention to these quote unquote presidential primaries this year, mainly because I'm kind of, it's starting to get a little old for me. You know what I'm saying? Number one, it's getting old for me. I don't know. I've been voting for the last 34 years, and I'm just to a point, I'm at a loss of who the hell I want to vote for. But these guys know my show is online. Yeah, I don't, honestly, I don't even know who I'm going to vote for. I mean, you got the Clown Prince, Donald Trump. You got the Boxy Twins, Rubio and Cruz. You got, and that's just on the Republican side. And then the Democratic side, you got Hillary Clinton. Who ass is on thin ice right now, and Old Man River, Bernie Sanders, But I know some of my colleagues on the Blog Talk Radio and YouTube side and Spreaker side are all big on Bernie Sanders. I'm actually, to tell you the truth, I've been listening to Bernie Sanders' speeches the last couple of days, and I'm like, he's starting to really grow on me. Now, there was something that I did see online from Black America Web that spoke about Bernie Sanders. It was a comment that they made. I want to try to pull it up for you in just one sec. And it was regarding a comment he made about the ghetto. I'm not really sure if it bothers me all that much about it. But this is an article that came in today from BlackAmericanWeb.com, and I'm quoting it. It was posted by BlackAmericanWeb.com, written by Michael Cotman, and said, and it basically was talking about, they said, the term what the ghetto means, but I'm going to actually try to pull up the Wikipedia. I can spell it. If I spelled it right, I think, yeah, I did. Okay, ghetto. So I'm going to get the term from Wikipedia.com, and I'm going to get the real term of what the ghetto, if it comes up. Okay, this is a ghetto. Now, this is according to Wikipedia, right? Ghetto is a part of the city in which members of a minority group live, especially because of a social, legal, or economic pressure. Okay, it was originally used in Venice to describe the part of a city to which Jews were restricted and segregated. That, in essence, is kind of a ghetto. It's kind of our ghetto, too. And I guess in different countries, it kind of means almost the same thing. Okay. Of course, in our case, according to Wikipedia again, in African American ghettos, commonly used definition of a ghetto as communities distinguished by homogeneous racial and ethnicity. Okay. Usually determined by census tracts. In other words, if you're black, you live in the ghetto. That's kind of what they were saying, Bernie Sanders was saying. I'm going to try to get the quote from my Black America Web. According to what it said. It said during the recent CNN debate in Flint, Michigan, about what racial blind spots he had, Sanders said this, quoted, "When you're white, you don't know what it's like to be living in a ghetto. You don't know what it's like to be poor. You don't know what it's like to be hassled when you walk down the street or if you get dragged out of your car. And do you know, according to what they're saying, black people went to social media and went in on it, saying the implication incorrectly suggests that only African Americans live in poverty." Oh, excuse me, guys. All right. I got a new mic, so I'm trying to test it out. That's the other reason I'm doing the show tonight. But I don't really find anything really wrong. I mean, honest, I don't find too much wrong about what he said, because most of it's true. According to what I read, he don't call by race, but black people think, oh, he's coming to ghetto, he only talking about black people. That's not what he said anyway. Listen to it again. When you're white, you don't know what it's like living in a ghetto. You don't know what it's like to be poor. You don't know what it's like to be hassled when you walk down the street or you get dragged out of a car. According to the statement, he didn't mention anything about black people. He just said, when you're white, you don't understand. But on the other hand, he has to understand there are white people that have been harassed by cops that live in ghettos with predominantly black people at that. I know a couple of them. But what he said wasn't as bad as people try to make it out to be. So somebody said actually quoted Trayvon Martin's mom, Sylvia Fulton, said, we need a president who understands black families don't all live in ghettos and who has a plan to end the racial violence that too often plague families like mine, Fulton said. Here's my thing. First of all, as an African American man, I noticed something. There's not one, I repeat, there is not one black candidate that's currently running for office right now. Not one. In the presidential race. Ben Carson actually was supposedly dropped out. And nobody takes him seriously anyway. That's another story. But And that's my other problem with it. Because no one takes them seriously. I mean, nobody. Nobody takes them seriously. And it's really kind of sad, But he didn't take himself seriously from what I read. Ben Carson was not even serious about running. He said it. He said, I never intended to run to become president. Which to me sounds like he was just there to help the Republican Party collect campaign money. That's all this shit was about with him. It was a sham. A complete sham, just like the Super Bowl was. I'll get to that later. But not one presidential candidate outside of Ben Carson was black. We don't support our own people. If there were a presidential candidate who was black, I'm gonna tell you right up front. Outside of Ben Carson, I didn't know. No one talked about him. You didn't hear people around the areas talk about him, especially out in the DMV, particularly Baltimore. No, nothing. It's funny. That they don't have a problem endorsing somebody white. Because they figure we got a better chance. Notice how they dogged out President Obama. President Obama was about making changes for people, for all people. They dogged out Obamacare. Okay? But the same black people talking about, president did that for me. You know what I'm talking about? They brag about a lot? Obamacare and Obama phones. Oh my God. They love, excuse me. I'm going to adjust this mic a little bit. This is a great mic. Obama phones, I'm going to tell you right up front. This mic, I don't think this mic I don't like. You got to keep adjusting. Man, this mic is a trip. Well, one thing I know about Obama phones. Niggas love Obama phone. Man, they love the Obama phone. Oh my God, they can't get enough of the Obama phone. Oh no, can't get enough of it. No, Obama phone grits things to sliced bread. My mama talking about how good it was. Obama phone, was free and all that. We like to be simple on everything, man. I just noticed that. It's just like, really, it's just makes your head spin sometimes. We like the easy way out of everything. I'm talking about as a culture. I just don't get it anymore, man. I really don't. I was watching a video a little while ago on Facebook, on my personal Facebook page. It's two black kids beating up this little white girl. Matter of fact, I should pull it up right now because that pissed me the fuck off. And I'm like, what the fuck? This was on Facebook a little while ago. I was like, I should pull up my Facebook account because I was mortified by it. I really was. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. This was on Facebook tonight. Yeah, sure was. On Facebook. I could not believe how trifling people really are. But somebody posted on Facebook. Let's see here. Oh my goodness. Where my water at? But yeah. And they were showing two black kids constantly beating this little white girl. I mean, she probably was almost like it could have been more than 3 or 4 years old. You know what surprised me though? Is the way these kids attacked that little girl. And it was just so it really bothered me. It really bothered me. I mean, I could not believe. I mean, it bothered me so much. I could not believe how nasty these little black kids were. And that poor, I mean, and don't get me wrong, I ain't defending white, but I defended her because she was a baby. Frankly, almost. I mean, I was shocked. I was shocked. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was shocked. And I saw it, I could not believe that. I mean, I was really, it made me sad. It made me sad because we got this, what really trips me out is that we talk a good game about we want, good race relations and all that stuff, and we want, education for kids and all that, and we talk about, are people moving forward and all that, but yet you got people who moving forward, doing the right thing. Let me give you an example. This 20-year-old brother in, I think it was Florida. He started his own shoe business. Shoe store. And one night he was closing up. My understanding, a group of men accosted him. They robbed him, shot him to death. Young man started his own business, 20, 21 years old. Just brother got off the ground, man. It almost made me cry. Because other black people didn't either want, and they said he wouldn't hurt a fly if he didn't have to. And it makes me hurt my heart because he was just, all he wanted to do was to do his own thing, start a business, man. And then you got these little young punks who just at will just say, I don't give a fuck. I'm just the mentality. It's a slavery mentality. People don't realize 150 years later, generations are still practicing that mentality. Well, you ain't good, you old master, this. I mean, I'm just tired of it. My old lady said, you don't like to go out. And this is why I don't like to go out. It's not that I ain't going out because I'm scared, motherfucker. I don't like to go out because I don't want to deal with the bullshit. It pains me every time I see our young people doing this, going out there trying to do things. You got some young people out there trying to do the right thing and then they get fucked with, man. I'm tired of it. It makes me really sad. It also makes me angry at the same time. I says, no wonder I started going back to church a couple years ago, because I'm going to tell you right now, for real, I was about on the edge of losing myself like Cat Williams. And it just bothered me. It just really bothers me that, that this generation is coming up fucked up. Seriously. This generation is fucked up. I'm sorry. I'm not going to kid you about that. And I ain't going to say all of them, but I'm seeing more and more of it happen. This generation, young men and women today should be, honestly doing great things. But, the powers that be want to keep their mentality to the way it is. So you destroy each other. And they don't have a problem seeing you do that. They could care less. The problem is we don't care enough. A lot of families do not care. They will throw you in the bus. They see you trying to go out there and be a success 1 minute, and the next minute they talk about, look at you. You trying to do this. You trying to be big time. I'm sick of this shit. I'm absolutely fed up with bullshit rolling downhill. I've heard it way too much way too many times from way too many years. I've had it with that mess, man. It just gets under my fucking skin every time I hear that mess. Every time. It's ridiculous. And nobody gives a shit anymore. Nobody. It's, it hurts my heart. You know, it hurts my heart. I'm gonna put it in my chat here to say something here. See. I know they're going. You know, I'm gonna say it anyway. I'm gonna say we destroy our self-worth. And that's a fact. And I know somebody gonna say, really? Yeah, really. We really do. Man, can you realize I've been on 21 minutes? I don't even realize it. But it really pains me. I mean, I said no wonder I went back to get back into the Word of God a few years ago, because I cry for those people, man. I cry for those children trying to go out there and doing the thing and not getting that opportunity because of either racism or bias, family, being jealous. I've seen it in my own life, my own family. It hurts like hell, man. It hurts so bad. It really does. You know, it hurts. I'm not gonna lie to you. Parents, 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 parents. I'm gonna say this. Love your children, man. Love them early, though. And when I mean love them early, I mean you have to show love to them early, because they'll never understand once they get past a certain age. I can tell you right up front. And that goes for mothers and fathers. Or at least some of these guys who call themselves fathers. Let's put it like that. Because some of y'all not. Let's be real. Half the mess is going on today because of the lack of parental guidance. There's no doubt about that. Anybody who don't believe me, hey, send me an email for alltohere@gmail.com. For alltohere@gmail.com. Or matter of fact, you can send me an email, or you can send me a chat. I'm on chat on Spreaker right now, because I kind of feel like we're destroying ourselves. Here we are, Black Lives Matter protesters talking about cops are messing us up. Really? Cops are no more messing us up than we are messing up ourselves. We're doing it to each other just as bad, in some cases worse. You know? That's real talk. Yet, the same black people who don't want to be lumped into welfare also tell you, well, white people, you know, which is, I mean, it's true, more white people are on welfare than black people. Yet, we have more problems in our community than anybody else. And you won't recognize that. Really? That's stupid. See, we kind of like to pick and choose our battles as a race. We love to do that. We like to say, okay, well, I'll talk about this and this and this and that, but I won't talk about this and this and this and that. Oh, really? It just boggles my mind, man. It just boggles my damn mind. It really, really, really does. You know, so I don't know, guys. I don't know. Well, I had to try out this mic, but It was. I want to find that video. I think hopefully it'll play through. Let me see if I can play it. Oh. And then he beat up the little girl, making the girl hit herself in the face, making her cry. Can you believe that shit? Can you believe that? Look at that. I mean, it's ridiculous. They pushing on a kid. They just messing with that kid, man. That makes no damn sense. That honestly, I'm gonna tell you right in front. That was fucked up. And they allowed it. And I ain't gonna lie. If them two kids was whooping on my kid, black, white, pink, blue, green stars, blue clovers, I don't care. Them two kids gotta get the fuck out my driveway, out my house, off my grass. Go take y'all little black asses home. It ain't gonna happen. Nah. Done. 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 Real talk. I'm just astonished by that. I really am. Astonished by it. All the mess going on. It's just, I don't know anymore, man. I really don't know anymore. It's just some goofy shit going on, man, in the world. Just goofy stuff. It really is. I don't even. I don't know. It's. You gotta pray on it. I gotta pray on it. I will also say this: if you're gonna vote, vote for what you know is right for you and your family. Don't vote because of some old shine named Donald Trump. Don't vote because Hillary Clinton's a woman. And don't vote because you feel sorry for Bernie Sanders. Vote because you know it's the right thing to do. That's all I'm saying. Vote because you know what you do in your heart is real. And it has to be as real as the candidate you're voting for. Well, all right, enough is enough. One thing I do like about this mic don't pop like my other mic. I just got it brand new today, so. And so far, so good. Works pretty good. Works very well. Works way better than one I had. Well, guys, I'm gonna test it out, see what it sounds like. I got other things to do. Go to bed. I gotta go work out tomorrow. Oh, I don't like it. But as you can tell, I'm getting sleepy. Test out. I'll be on again tomorrow, Friday. Friday night for certain. I will be on Friday, so you'll hear me tomorrow, but you'll hear me on the weekdays as well, because I'm on Monday through Friday anyway. Catch me Monday through Fridays. My time will be is at the 6 o'clock hour. Let's put it like this. But usually I'm on about 6:25, 6:30. So catch me around 6:30 every night. Spreaker.com/DJ Wolf Live. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna cut it short. Man, 30 minutes went by already. Wow. Can't believe I did a half hour. I ain't did a half hour in a while. Anyway, it's DJ Wolf. Let me go ahead and oh, wrong one. Here we go. All right, guys. I don't even know that's the right one. Anyway, it's been real. I appreciate all you guys listening. Again, my channel is Spreaker.com/DJ Wolf Live. My blog talk radio show, if I ever get it back on. It's For All to Hear with DJ Wolf. That's blogtalkradio.com/For All to Hear. My YouTube channel is For All to Hear TV. My Twitter page is @For All to Hear. My email address is foralltohear@gmail.com. Remember, when corresponding to your boy DJ Wolf, make sure you put the number 2 in for all to hear. Okay? All right, guys. I got more to say on the back burner later this week. I will talk to you tomorrow. Good night.